Okay, so I came back in here. I started in here on Monday hunting these morels and found a pretty decent batch. And then it rained Monday night. It's been real dry around here. They've been needing some rain. And it rained Monday night, so I thought, well, I'm going to give it a couple days. I got a few more days here in Georgia before we have to go back home. So I decided Thursday morning, when that's right now, Thursday morning, I would come down the other side of this creek, back into this area where I found all of them on Monday, look it out one more time, look all up and down the other side of the creek. Didn't find anything coming down the other side of the creek, but I got back in here to this spot and I found a few that I missed the other day or that have come up since then. I actually marked them as I was coming down back up the creek, and now I'm fixing to go and pick them. As I was looking down through here, one of the things I've noticed being in here is I'm seeing a lot of deer beds in these ferns. They'll come in here where these ferns are and lay down. And I've seen several beds in here, and they've all been in and around them ferns. I'm still kind of looking for some mushrooms. I've marked about 4 or 5, and I'm gonna head back up here to where I started marking these things and start picking up all my bags and start cutting these mushrooms. I can't help but stop and look a little bit along the way just in case I overlooked one. As I got a little further down from where I was picking at on Monday, I may have run into another batch of them down there, so I'll spend a little bit more time down there when I start getting those. There's 2 down there that I marked with my hat. I've got plastic bags and cameras hanging in trees and all sorts of stuff down through here marking these things. I'll show you this one here. I'll have to come back and get it because I've got my camera hanging in the tree to mark it. Let's see, where's it go? There it is. They're not easy to see, that's for sure, but they sure are good to eat. I got those that I found the other day. We had them for dinner the very next evening. Some pork steaks, salad, and I forgot to, I got in such a hurry to get them eat that I didn't film any of the preparation on that. But real quickly, I'll just kind of go over with you what I did. I take them home and I rinse them off real good and put them in a bowl. I usually put some salt in the water, get it dissolved real good, rinse the mushrooms off. You got to be real careful with them. Put them in a bowl and let them soak. I let them soak overnight. Then when you're done with them, put them out on a paper towel and let them dry off. Like I said, be real careful with them. They're fragile. And then I take a little milk and a little egg and make me an egg wash and roll them in that. And then take some flour with some salt and pepper, whatever kind of seasoning you might like. Not much. And then when I fry them in oil and butter. So I'll put a bunch of canola oil in the frying pan and then about a half a stick of butter, and I melt all that together, and that's what I fry them in. And the more butter, the better. And you can fry them in straight butter, and I've done that before, and I actually prefer it that way. But I'm sorry if I'm not paying attention here, but I'm still looking for mushrooms. But that's how I fry them. Just fry them golden brown on each side, drain them on a paper towel, go to town. They are fantastic. So I'm gonna go down here, pick up my bags, and start cutting these mushrooms. We'll get back down here to this newer spot and see if we can't find a few more. See if we can't find another pretty decent batch today. All right, I'm back down here where I started marking these these things. And my intentions were, whenever I marked these, to look real close. I don't know if you can see, but like I've got a plastic bag there and another one there, and those are spots where I've got mushrooms. But as I'm looking back toward the bags, trying to see if I can't find some more, I found another one. These have all been really small. I don't know if it's just late in the year, not enough rain. I don't know, but or maybe that's just the way they are around here. But they've been pretty small. But anyways, I'm gonna start gathering these up, get my stuff collected, and head back down there to that new spot and do a little more looking. I got 2 more marked right here, so if we get those picked up, move down to that other spot. So about like I expected, as I was picking those others up, I found a few more, all of them real small. I'm back to where I marked these in this new spot, and it's not really a new spot, it's just a little further up the creek from where I was finding them a minute ago, or that I've been finding the rest of them. Here's one small one right here. Again, these have all been real small. There's another one right there. But either way, I'm gonna go ahead and look some more in here and see if I can't pick this clean. There's one right there. That's a pretty decent one. But I'm gonna spend a few minutes here picking this out, and I'll let you know what I find. I knew there was another one right out there in front of me. They're so hard to pick out. I found 2 more while I was sitting here picking the ones that I just found, so I'll keep looking. And another little one. Finding a few in here on this hillside. Hard to see in these leaves. Alright, so I'm about to have to call it quits for the day and for the trip. I found one last mushroom. And that's going to be the final one. Just take a quick look at what we found. Not a lot, not very big, but better than nothing. And we're going to call it quits. That was a lot of fun. I've enjoyed this down here. It's beautiful little country down here in these little creek beds. I don't know that I'll ever make it back this way, but if I do, I know I've got a spot that I can come and look for these things in the early spring. So I'm about ready to get back home to Arkansas and get ready for turkey season. Maybe find a few mushrooms while we're out there. So we've enjoyed this. Y'all stay tuned and stay tuned to the channel for more videos coming out soon. Hopefully some turkey hunting videos. And I appreciate y'all watching. Thanks a lot.